Welcome everyone to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Wednesday, April 27th, 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link because the signs are different. All right, so today we're still in the disseminating phase. In fact, the sun and moon are going to be trining each other, which is very nice, and it is in fire signs. We've got the moon in Sagittarius today, so there could be a bit of that inspiration, maybe a bit of passion and optimism in the air. And so I think it's a great day for expanding our horizons, seeing what's possible, maybe discussing some philosophy, some spirituality. These kinds of matters, I think, can be great. And again, this could be internally, such as through the philosophy, but also externally too. Making it a great couple days for nature and for maybe going for a hike and getting some sun or anything else that really taps into that fiery energy. So that's coinciding with the sun in Aries to support that, the fact that it has been this recent new shift of our inspiration to be independent and to perhaps be direct and to actively work towards our goals and our aspirations in life. So I think that's going to be quite strong today, and I think there's a lot of support for that, especially because we are going to have a grand trine, in fact, between the sun, moon, and Jupiter, because Jupiter is in Leo. So there's a lot of this stuff that we are learning about our self-expression and have been for many months now with Jupiter in Leo. And so I think it's great to continue to reflect on that self-expression, but letting that out, sharing who we are, letting our true self out, I think can be very supportive today. So that's going to be the strongest energy, I feel like, is that grand trine. And as we go into tomorrow, Mercury is going to be going station retrograde. So when it comes to the routine, when it comes to the mind, that kind of stuff is just slowing down for a second. And for the next few weeks, we'll be entering into that reflection. So specifically with Mercury, this has been, again, relating to our drives and our intentions, which has been that Mercury in Aries. So reflecting on where we've been putting our energy. Where have we been setting our goals? With what have we been setting our goals? What are our ambitions? These kinds of matters. And the big thing, too, is that it's going to be pretty close to Taurus. So it's a little bit of that and also a little bit of reflecting on what we value in life. Maybe the simple pleasures. What about the material world? Material enjoyments do we value? And perhaps how can we be a bit more self-reliant in a bit more of a healthier way or with balance and all of this? So whatever that is for your personal chart, do check your weekly, by the way, where we talk about the houses for this. But in terms of the signs here, the type of energy that we're reflecting on is both the directness, the independence, and also that self-reliance and our values. So I think that's going to be strongest tomorrow with that pause, but still as a prelude to that, and especially as the second half of the day unfolds, just kind of slowing down with the thinking about, the mind, slowing down with the routine, and perhaps rehashing, rethinking about the energy and the earthly matters of life. Now, one thing I do want to say about that is that Mars, who does rule that Aries, is retrograde. So we're kind of already doing that. We're kind of already reflecting on where we're putting our energy. But here specifically with Scorpio, it's what really matters to us in life. What's really meaningful, what really matters to us. And perhaps relating to intimacy. How can we be more intimate with self? How can we be more intimate with relationships? So I think that's already been the case. But with that Mercury retrograde, I think that's really going to heighten that double retrograde about that, fiery energy. And in terms of that Taurus, Venus is in Pisces, so when it does come to enjoying the material values, having a bit of that surrender in Pisces to let go a bit. And that letting go of what we value in the material realm can actually be very peaceful, and we can find a lot of tranquility in that. So that's the Venus energy, and I think it's great in terms of relationships, as it has been in a backdrop, to kind of have a bit more of that acceptance within them as well, and easygoingness, which I think can create that tranquility and compassion and understanding through those one-to-one connections. So today I think the high point is going to be that grand trine. It is also going to be sextiling up to Neptune, so it could be an easygoingness about the day. But that grand trine in fire signs, definitely about that focus of independence, being direct, active perhaps, getting that body moving, while at the same time expanding our horizons, seeing what's possible, maybe discussing life, our life, seeing our life, that kind of stuff. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.